Welcome to Your Mic is Hot, the podcast where we speak up, stand out, and build something that fits your life. I'm your host, Julie Eichhoff of the Online School for Voiceover, and I believe that your voice, your story, and your skills are the keys to creating a business that's as unique as you are. And let's dive in. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. This is Julie, and welcome back to Your Mic is Hot, the podcast that is all about speaking up and standing out, sharing your story, and building a life and a business that actually fits you. Today, we're going to talk about something that often gets glossed over in the world of online success, and that is the long game. You know, that less glamorous, not so viral, sometimes feels like it's taking forever path to real sustainable growth. It's not flashy, but it's the real deal. And if you've been feeling like you're behind because you're comparing yourself to others, or like your growth is moving at a snail's pace, consider this your permission slip to actually just chill out about it. We're going to zoom out and help you trust your own pace. So let's go ahead and dig in. Why is fast totally overrated? We're all conditioned to chase the quick wins, right? The quick launches, the viral likes, the sudden bursts of revenue. But the truth is, fast isn't always sustainable. Think about it. Have you ever had something go viral only to have nothing really come from it? Or maybe you launched a new offer and had a massive rush of energy and sales, and then crickets after that. That's not failure. That's just reality. The fast feeling, it's like a sugar rush. It's fun for a second, but it always wears off. And when we're constantly chasing that kind of a high, we miss out on building something that actually lasts. So what does sustainable growth actually look like? I get this question a lot. Sustainable growth isn't a single aha moment. It's a collection of small, steady actions that build over time. It looks like showing up for your live stream even when only a handful of people are watching. Or it looks like launching your first offer and only 3 people buy it, but of course, they absolutely love it. It looks like getting better at your process month after month. It looks like making small, aligned pivots based on what you're learning as you go. And it looks like watching your audience grow slowly but steadily, like a gentle tide coming in. Sustainable growth is the compound interest of your effort. It might not look impressive in the moment, but all those small actions stack up in incredibly powerful ways. For example, if you're a blogger and you blog every single week for a year, maybe you don't see any great traction in the beginning, but guess what? In time, those posts will start ranking on Google and traffic will come. Now you'll get more consistent leads from the work that you're doing, and you'll have many more leads than you did a year ago. That's the long game in action. Now, the messy middle, as we call it, is completely normal. And we really don't talk about this a lot either, the messy middle part of the journey. Not the shiny, exciting beginning, which is really fun when you're starting a new online venture. And not the I made it part that you see on Instagram. I mean that messy, awkward part where you're second-guessing everything you do, where your offers probably need refining and you're not sure what to change. Or you feel like you're yelling into a void with your content. Or you're convinced that everyone else is doing it better than you. This is the messy middle, and it's a part of every single business. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're building. You're learning what works for you, and that just takes time. So how do you stay in the game when it feels so slow? How do you keep going when growth feels like you're watching paint dry? Well, number 1, you need to celebrate even the micro wins, the little things. Did you get a new email subscriber? Did you get a lovely email or a DM from a follower? Did you get a returning client? Celebrate all those things. Those are micro wins. Growth lives in the details. Another thing you can do is track your progress, not perfection. Look back from 6 months ago. Are you better than you were? Are you clearer on your message? Are you more confident in your skills? That's real growth. You're not the same person you were when you started. You have made progress. Another thing to do is to stop comparing your day 100 to someone else's day 1000. You have no idea how long someone else has been at it, what sacrifices they've made, or what help they've had. Stay in your own lane. Don't compare yourself to others. Another idea is to build repeatable systems. Things like batching your content, creating a smooth client onboarding process, or reusing your best performing posts are what keep you consistent without burning out. We've talked about that before. And finally, you probably don't hear this one very often. Remember that rest is part of the work. You don't have to hustle nonstop to be successful. Burnout isn't a badge of honor and it's not helpful. Take breaks, go for a walk, and let your brain breathe. Consistency compounds. Let me share some examples of people who might be in the same line of work as you and give you some examples of what the long game could look like. Maybe you're a voice artist and you have been doing a lot of auditioning. Maybe you've been auditioning every single week for 8 months before landing that steady client that you've been looking for. Now you're their go-to voiceover person for an entire podcast network. But you worked at it hard every day for 8 months, and finally it's paying off. Maybe you're a coach, and you ran your first group program, and only 4 people showed up to it. But over time, you refined your content, and now more people are showing up, and now you have a wait list. Sometimes in coaching, it's okay to start small, because that's how you learn how to refine what you are offering. You make it better. You make it easier for people to jump on board and work with you. And then in time, everything will start to roll and you'll start to have a wait list. Maybe you're a podcaster and you've always had under 100 downloads per episode for over a year, which I still think is pretty good. And maybe you feel like you're ready to quit because you're just not gaining traction. But then something about one episode got shared over and over and over again, and now your audience triples. And now you're able to monetize your podcast. You have to get through those 100 episodes until something just clicks and takes off. But if you didn't keep going through episode number 85, 86, 87, 92, 93, you would never get there. Those consistent steps help you build something real. Consistency compounds. Don't quit during the building season. Okay, it's time for your micro challenge of the week. And this is really just simply more of a check-in on your long game. This is a small but powerful challenge. I'd like you to take a moment and check in with your long game. I have 3 questions for you. What's one thing you've done consistently in your business over the last 3 to 6 months? Are you a podcaster? Have you been podcasting consistently over the last 6 months? Are you auditioning if you're a voice artist? What's something you have done consistently in your business over the last 3 to 6 months? All right, next question. Where have you grown? Even if it doesn't show up in followers or sales yet, where have you grown? Have you learned something? Have you improved something? Are some numbers somewhere getting better? Where have you grown? Okay, 3rd question. What do you want to keep doing for the next 3 to 6 months? Now I'm asking you to look forward. Based on what you've already started to build, what do you want to keep doing for the next 3 to 6 months? I encourage you to write these answers down. Let it anchor you. And if you'd like, feel free to send me a message and share with me where you are at in your messy middle. All right, a few final thoughts. Keep in mind that slow doesn't mean stagnant. Steady doesn't mean boring. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Building something solid takes time. You're not behind. You're not behind anyone. You're becoming. Keep showing up. Keep tweaking. Keep trusting that the foundation you're building now will support everything you want later. Because real, sustainable growth, it lasts. And that, my friend, is always worth the wait. Remember, your mic is hot and the world is listening. And just in case, if you have interest in becoming a voice artist, please check out my free mini course, Intro to Voiceovers. You'll find a link to it in the show notes. It's a Q&A session that should help answer all those questions you have going on in your head, wondering how you could make it happen. So find the show notes, check out the link for the free mini course, Intro to Voiceover. Thanks for tuning in to Your Mic is Hot. If today's episode got you thinking, dreaming, or planning, share it with a friend, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Remember, your mic is hot. The world's waiting. Speak up, stand out, and build something that fits your life.